In today's video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about the terrain park, and this is definitely geared to the person who's never been in the terrain park or the beginner who wants to enter and feels a little lost. So make sure you stay to the end because I got a whole bunch of secrets that's going to make snowboarding and riding park way more awesome. And I definitely recommend getting into the park because it's just literally the most fun thing you can ever do. With that said, some people are really nervous about the park because it's perceived as very dangerous. Yes, it can be dangerous if you're reckless or riding outside your skill level. So in this video, I'm definitely going to be diving into a couple tips and tricks on how to remain as safe as possible. But with snowboarding in general, there's always a chance you can get hurt. But this channel is about trying to make you as awesome as possible and not get hurt. So definitely subscribe because I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more videos to make you as awesome as possible. And on that note, we're about to get off the chairlift, so we got to go. Before we enter the park, I want to make sure that you're set up for success, safety, and the most amazing time. So we're going to go over a couple simple yet important prerequisites to going into the park. The very first thing we're going to do is point our board straight down the fall line, flat base without crashing, and then we're going to come to a stop. This is a good indication that you're ready for boxes/rails. 3, 2, 1. My goal is to go flat base. Notice in the snow that I'm not on a super hard edge, that I'm nice and flat, yet I'm able to be in a nice athletic stance. The second thing is, can we pick up a little bit of speed, do our heel side and our toe side turns without crashing? Notice that my turns are a lot longer, that they're nice and smooth, and then I can still come to a complete stop, nice and controlled. This is a good indication that you're gonna be able to get to the feature safely. One is about riding the feature. After that, the goal is to be able to get low, pop, and make sure that you're taking off on 2 feet. So we're gonna point our board down the fall line, nice and strong. We're gonna extend both legs at the same time, bring our knees up and absorb, but notice that I'm able to take off on a flat base and land on a flat base. After that, the next thing is, can we go into a little tail press, a little nose press? Notice that I was able to do the nose press, tail press without falling, without crashing. Pretty freaking awesome. Also, check out the live streams every single Tuesday. If you have any questions, you can jump right in, ask me questions. I can answer your questions to your specific needs. What's up, my dudes? Today's video is actually sponsored by my goggle company, Bennett.com. And the 3 reasons why you should buy them. Number 1, they are magnetic, so they go on and off really easily. Also, they have this little support pole right here, this little piece, so that they lock into place, but they have more vertical structure so that they can last longer. Also, they have the thick strap, which is going to be added comfort as well as long lasting, because you definitely want a goggle that's going to last all season long. And the hardest decision about the goggles is deciding which color you want. So head over to shopbennett.com and choose your color today. Let's go. So next, we're going to break down exactly everything you need to know about hitting a box for the first time. What about like awkwardly camera shy? And I just froze and went around the bowl wheel. Awkward. So that when you first go into a park, you're always going to see these orange signs with a bunch of awesome information like Park Smart Style, as well as Know the Code and a couple other useful information. And before you actually go ride the park for the very first time, I definitely recommend that you scope out the park so you know what features are there. I'm going to guide you through your very first time hitting a box. Now, I highly recommend that you watch some people as they go in so you can just understand what the feature is, as well as how to hit it, / what is the speed, or some good indications of body position. Another good thing that I like to teach is you want to set yourself up flat base and ready for the feature 3 board lengths ahead. That also could mean that you need to start a little bit lower or go slow. And then once you're riding into the feature, keep your eyes at the end of the feature. It's just going to help you be in a better body position. Next, it is extremely critical that you stay flat base. A good way to think about it is your belly button is staying in the center of your board. Your belly button is not going over your toes, going over your heels. You're staying nice and centered, and that's going to allow you to stay flat base on the feature. If you're leaning back, leaning forward, it's not awesome. Once you're on the box, you cannot slow down. You need to trust the process, go through the duration of the box, and then once you're back on snow, then you can slow down. And then as you ride off, you're going to want to make sure that you're keeping your body position nice and strong as you exit. Absorb the impact of getting off of the box, ride a couple board lengths, then slow yourself down. We're going to go hit this again and move on. Now, when it comes to the jump, things are very similar, but one thing I wanted to point out is that you're gonna need a lot more speed, so you gotta make sure you're comfortable doing your S turns. Also, you have the lip, which is gonna be your takeoff and the lip of the jump. Then you also got the deck of the jump, which is gonna be just before the knuckle. The knuckle is essentially the part where it goes from flat to transition, and then the goal is to land on the backside of the transition. I usually think about half a board length to a board length past the knuckle is traditionally your sweet spot. That's what we're looking for. And a couple fun, helpful tips is when you're hitting the jump, I definitely recommend that you pop with both feet at the same time. As you're in the air, bring your knees up so that you're in a nice, compact, yet balanced position. Then after that, I recommend that you absorb the impact in the landing so that A, it's easier on your knees, your body, B, that you can land it, and C, that as soon as you land, you're gonna have more control. So when it comes to jumps, definitely follow that and have fun. Find a feature within your ability level and try to progress your riding by going a little bit higher or a little bit further. Also, you can add a grab. Definitely follow that. If you're looking for a full breakdown on how to hit jumps, check out the link below. I have an awesome video that breaks it down.
Well, apparently I got a concussion because I completely forgot to film an outro. So here we are. Big shout out to you for watching this, and definitely let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns down in the comments down below. I appreciate you, and definitely join us for the live stream every single Tuesday. Check out shopbennetech.com. You're amazing. I love you, and goodbye.